This is
Laura, actually. This is the podcast where we discuss fiction and fiction-related news and some other stuff.
still going strong.
It's gonna be an episode 19.
Wow.
Yep.
Impressive. And we still haven't run out of things to talk about.
I really doubt we will. Unless you continue consuming BTS for exclusively.
Yes, exclusively.
For
That
next
might be a
3
problem.
years.
Then we reformat this podcast and then it turns into a BTS podcast where I just talk to you about BTS and you just listen. You know what my problem is? I know that we're starting, I don't know, you can cut this if you want. I don't know if anyone is interested in this, but anyway, you know what my problem with BTS is that I have no one to discuss it with. And if I don't have anyone to discuss it with, I can't get over it faster. Usually when you're obsessed with something, you have someone who is as obsessed as you. It's like you get over it a bit easier, I find. Or like you still talk about it, but it's not like this obsessive mindset. And here I honestly, I have succumbed to leaving comments on TikTok. I have never in my life commented on anything ever in my life, ever. Okay, period. And that's on period. It is that bad that I have to talk to random people on TikTok about it.
This is the story of my life because nobody around me is ever obsessing over stuff like me.
Yeah.
Ever. Except maybe you when we were reading Fourth Wing, But usually it's me alone and I have to kind of, get over it all the time.
Release that exactly all of this building up in your mind. And even with Fourth Wing, we were kind of lucky because we were reading more or less at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, actually first time in history of existence where Paula read a book before Xenia was Onyx Storm. Onyx Storm is the only book ever that this happened.
Nickel Boys. You gave me Nickel Boys.
Ah, yes, I gave you Nickel Boys. That's true. Have you watched the movie, actually? I haven't gotten around to watching the movie, but it's on Prime.
I'm afraid. I mean, it was so...
I know, it's so sad.
It's so sad. It was so sad when I was reading it. It's still one of the best books I've ever read, but I feel like I need, a lot of mental capacity to watch the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of Fourth Wing, we finally...
Yes, we can start with that, yes.
We finally got a confirmation. Amazon Prime ordered the series officially. So we can rejoice for a bit until they announce a casting.
Exactly. This was my point. I was thinking about this on my ride home and I thought, do I actually want this series? Now that it's confirmed, I'm a bit scared that they're going to ruin it. I was so adamant for them to confirm it. I was like, confirm, casting. And now that they're actually confirmed, I'm worried it's going to be bad. I'm primarily worried about the fantasy part of it, like the CGI and the dragons and stuff.
This is actually what I'm not worried about because they were pretty good with the other series, but I feel like they have a lot of money and they also found a production company, the producer, so it's basically greenlit.
So basically all of the rumors that we had about casting before are fake.
Probably yes.
If they just confirmed the production, if they just confirmed the budget, how could they have started sourcing actors? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
And it's annoying as shit because those two actors who were on the Fourth Wing bandwagon posting these hints and blah, 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 just for clout, will probably not be cast at all, which is actually, I'm actually quite happy with that. I need neither of them, to be honest. I don't know, dig like a 2-meter tall dude out of somewhere.
They found several huge dudes for off-campus series. They're huge and they're tall. I mean, they're hockey players. Obviously, they have to be huge.
Off-campus. This is what we were just discussing. This off-campus.
Yes.
They need to find, I don't know, or create one. Like Darrow. go build one. Carve one. Exactly.
I don't care.
I don't care. Go find, a carver and make me a Zayden. I don't care if Violet is not exactly how she is in the book, but Zayden needs to be Zayden.
This is a good TikTok material. Carve us a
Zayden. The girlies want Zayden to be carved from marble. from black marble only, exclusively.
Onyx.
Onyx, there you go. Nice, there you go, yeah. Maybe I should reread Fourth Wing. Maybe Fourth Wing will help me get over BTS.
I'm gonna start reading Starside, which is like a new adult fantasy series by Alex Astor. Apparently, it's like blowing up TikTok everywhere, and everybody says that it's like super good. So I'm gonna start it. Maybe it's good, and I will tell you if I like it.
Let me know if the book boyfriend is obsession worthy.
Apparently, they're actually like real enemies to lovers. So.
Okay.
For listeners,
consider me interested.
Paula making a very interested face. Apparently, there's a phrase "hate me harder" or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, this podcast is becoming not safe for work.
I mean, it was always not safe for work, so...
No, come on. We're being fairly decent.
So, moving on from Fourth Wing, have you seen the Odyssey trailer?
Wait, pause. I'm gonna watch it now. Daddy? He just said daddy.
Yes.
He just said daddy. You should see Axel's face. Initial reaction on Matt Damon is horrible as this character. No, okay, first reaction, it seems a bit busy. To be honest, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't remember very well the plot of Odyssey. I remember the Cyclops and I remember the sirens. Okay. And then I remember like the general thing that, okay, he goes home, blah, blah, blah.
I remember that he's just like a story about a guy who's very bad at navigation. And that's... I remember Cersei because I read Cersei, the book. The rest, I mean, people were like saying stuff about like language, that they have an American accent. But I was like, what kind of language do you want them to speak? I don't see a problem with that. They cannot speak ancient Greek.
No. I think with these kind of movies,
they expect British
accent.
But like, who said that like British didn't
because
exist?
Because American just sounds too modern. Like America hasn't existed long enough for the accent to be put into like an ancient... Not that Britain existed, okay, at the time, whatever, to put it in ancient Greece. But with this movie, it's like, you know, Gladiator. Like, imagine someone, he came in and be like, are you not entertained? Or something like that. Whatever. This is my impression.
Valley Girl Gladiator.
Yeah, exactly. Valley Girl Gladiator. But yeah, I didn't like that Robert Pattinson uses the word daddy.
Everybody laughed about it.
That took me out immediately. And yeah, it just seems a bit busy. Historical accuracy, I'm not going to comment.
Everybody's forgetting that this is a Christopher Nolan movie. Christopher Nolan movies are cheese. I mean, Oppenheimer, okay, it was maybe a bit more serious, but like...
No, come on, girl. Inception.
They're still cheesy. They're still like... After like Tenet, or maybe not after Tenet, but...
Interstellar, I would say.
Interstellar, yeah. I started being more critical about Nolan. Because like he did genuinely great movies before Interstellar. And I think Inception, was like one of the last movies that like was actually like a masterpiece, you know? Even like Dark Knight, it's a great movie. It's still a bit cheesy. You cannot deny.
I don't know if cheesy is... I see what you mean. There's also like the subject matter being Batman, which is a bit cheesy because that's a man dressed in a bat suit, okay, fighting crime, vigilante justice. Yeah. So the whole concept is a bit cheesy.
I mean, the whole concept, yes, but like the Odyssey, I feel like people are also forgetting that this is the guy who did Batman.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think we're gonna go big on this, like the image of it, the spectacle, the cinematography. I'm not going for historical accuracy. Or like source material accuracy, you know. I don't know. I just can't. It's me and Matt Damon. I can't. I don't think he can carry a role like this. I would have preferred someone a bit more impressive, almost. Not that he's like... Actually, if you think about it, he's not an impressive guy.
I mean, Odysseus shouldn't be impressive.
Yeah, but it's just for the gravitas of it all. I don't know. For me, Matt Damon is a comedic actor. Did you see the SNL thing I sent you? Okay,
I mean, he's funny. He's perfect for SNL, obviously.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll go watch it in the cinema, of course. But people were also like obsessed with Oppenheimer, and...
I wasn't.
It was fine.
I didn't like it.
It's not like I didn't like it, but I didn't love it. You know what I mean?
I liked...
Like, it was a good movie. It was super long.
I almost fell asleep.
And I kind of, dare I say, okay, I know that's like Cillian Murphy got the Oscar for it and everything, and he's a very strong actor, but RDJ kind of carried that movie.
Yes.
And then the main story was just like, okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
There we go. Odyssey trailer. Let's see.
Odyssey trailer. Then we have Constantine apparently is having a comeback.
Keanu Reeves Constantine?
Yes.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes. This is what I'm here for.
And Peter Stormare is also set to come back as Lucifer.
This is very good news. I love that movie.
Same.
It's so crazy because I just quickly checked. And again, like, I know we don't trust Rotten Tomatoes. It's like 46% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I know.
What on earth?
Doctor Strange is officially in development with Sam Raimi returning to direct.
Did you see Benedict Cumberbatch fighting someone on a bike?
No.
No, you didn't see. This is the news that people want to hear. Benedict Cumberbatch got into a fight while being on a bike, I guess in
It's like
London or somewhere, with another bike.
They were not filming anything. He just like was...
No. He literally, as a Benedict Cumberbatch, the person, not Benedict Cumberbatch while playing a role, got into a fight with another dude on a bike somewhere in the streets, I assume, of London, and it's very funny.
I have to see that. Early reactions to Spider Noir are calling it amazing. They could say that it's like Spider-Man meets Batman. Have you seen like the trailer and like the news about ship detectives?
Girl, I sent you the trailer for that movie. It looks awesome.
I know, right?
Like, it looks hilarious, honestly.
Yeah, we are probably gonna watch it this week. I mean, apparently it's like the best movie in Hugh Jackman's career, like, which is funny, but like also, I saw people crying after it. Though.
Wow.
Also, have you heard that Boy's final episode is gonna be played in theaters?
Oh, what? Have you started the new season?
Yes, we watched all of the episodes.
Ah, you watched all of the episodes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks for telling me, I guess.
I mean, you're obsessed with whatever you're obsessed with.
No, but I would have maybe hurried a bit.
You can start watching. I have thoughts. I can complain a lot.
Oh, it's not very good.
Well, they still make fillers. I feel like they're focused on making spin-offs from Boys other than like finishing the Boys story, which is a bit annoying for me. I don't know, like Jensen Ackles is amazing. The episode with Padalecki and Misha Collins is funny. The fact that they have also like several other cameos is also funny. But they still have this like pattern of like making a plan and blah, blah. I mean, all of this that I complain about still holds up, even though it's the last season and they should kind of move a bit faster. Yeah. They still didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, I was just going to ask. So you've seen all episodes except for the last one and no one major died yet?
Except the last two. And nobody major died yet.
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. They should have pulled a Succession, and kill the main character in the middle of the season.
I don't know. I mean, they obviously killed a couple of...
They're not like any of the boys. For example.
No.
So...
And, like, they were advertised as a show that was like, you're tired of superhero. This is like your not a typical superhero show, but like they're still doing the typical superhero shit. There are still some parts that are genuinely funny and like genuinely entertaining, but overall...
You're not doing a very good job selling it to me, to be honest.
Maybe you're gonna be more positive about it. I don't know. Like, you are more positive about it in general. Daredevil, on the other hand, I don't know why, where I read that it's like a bad one, that it's bad series, but it's not bad. I am so happy to watch it. I think we binged like 6 episodes or 5 episodes yesterday, and like it's still so nice. I really love that they still are like not connecting that like a lot to the Marvel, like to the bigger universe, because it's like still a contained story.
Yeah.
I told you though that Foggy dies in the...
Yeah. In like the first episode of the first season, right?
In like the first 5 minutes.
Wow. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I guess they just didn't sign the actor for the new series and then that's it. Like they had to write him out.
The series itself, it's like still dark, still good, still Wilson Fisk. Such a, like, my favorite villain of all time. Genuinely.
And
like,
the actor is so good.
Yes, he's amazing, and like the whole plotline, like his plotline in this series is genuinely funny.
I told you I don't even remember how the Netflix series finished.
But like it doesn't matter because
went to prison?
Yeah, he went to prison, but then the whole blip, like when they all disappeared, the Avengers, like Endgame, it was like
they're tying it into this?
I mean, they don't mention anything, but like obviously a lot of time passed.
This is so complicated.
We just switched it on and I didn't remember
Anything.
And I was like, where in the timeline does it fit, you know? And I was like, well, who cares?
Whatever, who cares? It's Marvel. What timeline? Which timeline? We don't even know if we're in the main timeline or any of the freaking 5,000 million whatever alternative timeline.
That's why I like Daredevil, because it genuinely is not very connected to the whole universe, and they still continue this. They kind of like, there are some hints, but like very small ones. The only thing, you have to be prepared.
Oh boy.
Charlie Cox. Yes. Charlie Cox is balding.
Oh no. Dude, you're rich. Do a hair transplant. What on earth?
He's balding here, like, you know, from the sides.
Girl, I know what you're talking about. You don't have to explain to me. Oh no. Charlie Cox is getting old.
Yep.
Oh no, the hairline is receding. And there was something I saw, and I hope it's not true. He gets with Karen. Maybe it's season 2 and you haven't reached it yet.
Maybe. I know that like they were together and they broke up when Foggy died.
To be honest, out of like romantic interest, I only remember Elektra.
More toxic.
You know what we consume here, what media we consume.
I mean, I like Karen, but you know, like Daredevil works best when it feels small, like brutal, and like very personal.
Yeah.
And not every like superhero story needs kind of multiverse, I would say, like, inflation or something. You know, this is what it feels like right now. It's like it is good. I don't know why I was like resisting it so, but now I have 2 seasons to watch.
First, we don't trust Marvel Studio series. Yeah. There hasn't been a good Marvel Studio series, and I will die on that hill. And people who come, no, I don't care to hear about WandaVision, and I don't care to hear about this weird witch one. I'm saying about Hawkeye. Hawkeye was great. I doubt it.
I really loved it. Like, it was dark. Florence Pugh was great in it, and it also had.
I don't know. I watched Loki, the 2 seasons.
Loki was bad.
I don't know how I survived it, and I watched it till the end.
You watched 2 seasons?
Yes, girl. He's the OG. You know, he's one of the OGs. So you have to watch the series about one of the OGs. And then I watched that, and it was so bad that. And now again, we'll have Marvel fans coming for us. But here, come at me, babies. Okay, it was so bad that I refused to watch Winter Soldier and Hawkeye, whatever. What was it called? Blah blah and Winter Soldier.
He's also a bird.
He's also a bird. He's now Captain America.
Captain America. Yeah, I haven't seen
Sam Wilson.
Falcon.
Okay, it is an actual bird. I thought it was just he's fly, so I thought you were being metaphorical when you said that he was a bird. Okay, he's literally named after a bird. Okay, yeah, I didn't even watch that.
But yeah, Daredevil, watch it. I recommend it. There's Punisher.
Yeah, have you watched the Punisher, the series?
Mm-hmm. Fun fact about me: I love stories about wronged war veterans who go to revenge their family.
That's a genre. That is a genre in itself.
Yes.
100%.
I love it.
And honestly, me too. Yeah.
Also, John Bernthal is great actor.
Yeah, he's great. Maybe Punisher could be a cell in this household. There's no supernatural anything. Just pure violence. That's all. Just pure PTSD. Violence. That's all. There's virtually nothing else. No superhero, shakalaka, abracadabra, whatever.
And actually, I saw something about Punisher, the news about Punisher this week. Yeah, the Punisher One Last Kill is set to premiere on May 12th. Oh, yeah. Today,
television film. Yeah. I saw the trailer for that. Looked great.
Speaking of violence, Reacher is getting season 5. I don't know if you watch Reacher. It's also like violence, pure violence with a big guy and punching people.
Pure violence with a big guy.
When I was like first started watching Reacher, this was the first time I felt genuinely jealous of like this actor. Because like he's a white, huge guy. This is the first time I was genuinely like jealous of a man being like big and like, I don't know.
Where are you going with this?
It's just like I was jealous of his physicality, because like he can do anything basically, because like he's white, he's huge, and he has like physical power to do anything. And I was just like, this is the most privileged man alive, you know?
I see what you mean.
He can do anything.
Okay, fine. So we need to watch Daredevil, I guess, after the boys or
Yes.
something.
So, yeah. This is a
Good.
segue to discuss Devil Wears Prada.
Let's discuss.
Let's discuss thoughts.
One of the most anticipated movies for this year. It was okay. It was fine. It was fine.
That was
I don't know what
lackluster.
It was not nearly as good as the first one. It lacked almost the humor of it all, and the like. I don't want to say lightheartedness, but this kind of, like zingers, one-liners. Like the first movie is, when it comes to this, like, quotes, is iconic. And if you ask me to repeat a single quote from this movie, I would not be able to tell you.
Yeah, me neither.
Nothing was memorable. Nothing was this zingy. Of course, Meryl Streep is a queen. Fine, we get that. But the story was. I didn't get the story. I didn't get the conflict.
What do you mean you didn't get the conflict?
I don't know. It wasn't engaging for me compared to like the first movie. You know, is what I'm saying. And it's again the whole thing what we discussed with the sequels, remakes, sequels. Like, just leave some things alone. I hope they had fun doing it. And I'm sure it's still gonna make money, and I hope they had fun, like, getting together and like reminisce.
It already got more money than the original.
Yeah, because the original is like a classic now. I'm sure at the time it wasn't like super.
Yeah.
I think the original was rewatched way more, as the time goes on. But I didn't like. I wanted to say Kate Sharma. I didn't like Simone Ashley's character. I think she was doing like a kind of.
That's a hot take.
Sorry. I think she was doing the Emily Blunt like 2.0 version of her character. Emily. And I hated the whole thing with the political correctness. Oh, I hated it. That you cannot say that in workplace now. You cannot say this. You cannot say that. You cannot, like, every time Meryl Streep was about to go off, she was like, shh, you cannot say that. And I was like, oh,
but that was funny, no?
No, I didn't find it funny. I found it annoying because, I mean, maybe it's like this in the US, but most workplaces are just creating the image of corporate social, of all of this. Like, you get this anti-harassment training every year, but behind closed door, you still make the same comments, the same jokes, whatever. So maybe in the US, it's different.
It is different. It was very relatable.
But other than that, yeah, Anne Hathaway didn't age. Hated whatever that dress she was wearing to this
oh my god
brunch.
I was like
is this the dress she cried about? Is this the dress she was like, this is a masterpiece? This looks like my grandma's curtains, or not even a curtain, like how do you call this, tablecloth.
Yeah, she had like such a like huge reaction to it.
Yeah, I know.
And then she's wearing it. I was like,
I expected to see, I don't know, like Dior, except like something like super chic or something like that. And then he even said, "Oh, it's not appropriate for a brunch." I would say this is appropriate for brunch, actually. And he was so adamant that it was not appropriate. But it was it's like it was good. I chuckled twice, but 3 times. I did. I did a little hee. 2 or 3 times. Like, I didn't dislike it, but I wasn't like super impressed. What do you think?
A millennial, me hungry for, good times that Devil Wears Prada represents. I was very happy watching it. I was like smiling a lot. I was just generally had the smile on my face the whole movie. But a critical person in me, and like, adult person, has a lot of criticisms about the character development of all of them. Nigel Stanley Tucci's character didn't change in 20 years, which is not realistic. Andy and Hathaway's character, also, she's still like tiptoeing with Miranda, and like she's a very successful journalist. Like 20 years had passed. She wouldn't behave like this as a confident woman with Miranda. So it was a bit cringy for me. But like then she kind of finds confidence, then she's fine. But like first moments when she's with her, I was like, this is like really weird. I didn't like that characters didn't have any like development in these, like 20 years past. Like they should be technically like different people, you know what I mean? Also like Miranda, she became like very soft, and I would say they kind of
That's what I'm
smoothed her
saying.
personality.
Yeah, like I needed her to be way meaner, but I think they
Yeah,
kind of tied it into this whole workplace harassment
yeah. I
thing
mean,
that she got like complaints about workplace harassment, but she
yeah,
could
but like,
still be meaner outside of the office.
yes,
Like in
yes, she
all
could
of the
still be.
scenes.
She could still be like, she wouldn't lose this like bite, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
that's exactly what I'm saying. This was like my main problem. Like where was the details of your incompetence do not interest me?
yeah.
Where like where was this? I wanted
I
to hear
mean,
that.
this is not a harassment line, you know. Like, this is
It's all
actually
it's
like
just
what
honest. It's
this is
true.
honest.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is what a boss would say.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I didn't have the same bite, you know,
Yeah.
as the original movie. Also, I liked Anne Hathaway's boyfriend, like the actor, but I didn't like the whole story with him because like he was totally useless, like the
I
whole
didn't see the
romantic
need of
line.
bringing a romantic line at all.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
like,
have been more than happy watching the whole movie without any romantic line because she
yeah.
already had a romantic line in the first movie, and now we want to watch a movie about successful women.
Why does like a woman need to be defined by romantic, you know,
I don't know.
relationships? It's just like
And
annoying
also
for
they had
me.
like zero chemistry.
He was hot, but
They had no chemistry.
yeah.
I would have appreciated having more Nigel than this random dude, or more, or even more of her like funny artist gallery friend. And I thought we've moved past that,
Mm-hmm.
where every single especially because they kind of introduced this comic romantic story with Emily.
Parody on Bezos, Lauren Sanchez, and
Exactly,
Mackenzie.
exactly, exactly, exactly. So they already introduced this, so that
Yeah,
would have been enough. They didn't need another like full romance. And they tried to create like a conflict, and it was just cringe.
she could be just like successful journalist, not like choosing not to have like kids and like not be in relationship, and it's could be fine, and it's
Yeah.
like nobody would even notice it.
I mean, I didn't mind that they said that, oh, like I went and froze my eggs and stuff like this in case.
Yeah,
That's fine. This is good. And
yeah.
this is realistic portrayal. And this is
Hmm.
perfectly fine. I would have been even happier if she had an established,
Hmm.
interest.
Yes,
Like, let's say she was
yeah.
married
I
or
mean, like,
something.
you know, the
Or
next
like,
Miranda's husband, you know,
oh,
like they
yeah,
kind of introduced him as an
exactly.
ex-husband, and
Exactly. And this
yeah,
worked. And that was
yeah,
perfect. And this
yeah.
was like
Also, Kenneth Branagh.
soft
Love
and,
Kenneth Branagh.
yeah, I mean, yeah, we're happy to see him. I know. I had the same thought. I saw him and I was like, oh shit, I didn't know you were
Yeah,
going to be in this movie. I was
I
like,
was like,
yay.
I texted Yaroslav like immediately, like Kenneth
Yeah,
Branagh is in it.
yeah.
Like, what?
I would have been maybe happier with that than just like a random, and then we get like 4 scenes of them building this weird relationship with this weird Australian, and I'm just like, okay, we
Yeah.
don't care.
The whole movie was like, it's really like nice to watch because it's like very reminiscent of the first movie, and like the music, the you know, all of this like scenes, models, and like fashion. Also, I felt like I liked the political context in terms of the way they say that journalism is dying,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
which was this was really cool. Like, did they address like AI? Did they address like all of the social media and stuff? I think that was necessary, but still cannot compare.
But we didn't I don't think anyone expected it to be better than
I
the
don't think,
original.
yeah. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think so. I mean,
I
obviously,
just wish
no.
it had more humor. Like I
Hmm.
wish it was snarkier, more
Yeah,
sarcastic. I mean, the
yeah.
first movie is like the writing is just great. Like I wouldn't even mind the story if the story was, surrounded by better jokes, better script, better whatever. That's my main
Yes.
point. It's definitely not something that will be rewatched, like Devil Wears Prada, the first one, you can rewatch it.
How many stars out of 10? How many
Like
tomatoes
6.
out of 10? 6. Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat, I would say like 8.5.
Oh boy. Wow. Jesus Christ. But you just have a thing for Mortal Kombat. We started this company retreat because I needed
What
something
do
a
you
bit
think
more
about
lighthearted.
Company Retreat?
I like it a lot. I like the guy that they picked. I find him very funny and very endearing. As I told you, it's giving office. Like for
Yeah.
me, it just works. This awkward company dynamics. It's my thing. We're just 2 episodes in, but I was laughing like out loud. I found everything. That I love absurdity. So the
Mhm.
more like the moment those fucking Cool Ranch Doritos, I saw those Cool Ranch Doritos on the bed, I was pissing myself. I'm not even exaggerating. Like anything that is absurd like that, I am give me more. I want
Yeah.
more of this. So it works. We're gonna move on with it. I'll do a recap. I don't know if we discussed jury duty before on the podcast.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
first episodes.
First episode. Okay.
I think.
So again, going back to, if you guys haven't seen Jury Duty, everyone please go watch Jury Duty. It is so good, and it's such an original concept.
They just ordered a third season.
Oh, perfect. Great.
Yeah. What do we have to discuss next time?
We'll try to discuss The Boys, well, because that would just, the season finale will have aired. We'll discuss some news. We'll watch some new movies. The Ship Detectives, yay!
Let's watch this one.
See what we're
Maybe
gonna talk
I will
about.
watch Euphoria.
Thank you very much, everyone, for listening.
Bye. Like and subscribe. Follow us on Spotify, YouTube,
Leave
and
comments.
Apple Podcast. Leave comments.